Welcome back to Changzhou and finals day here at the Victor China Open. After the women's singles, we turn our attention to men's singles and the World Championship silver medalist Kodai Naraoka of Japan is up against Weng from China. Well, as far as the men's singles draw is concerned, from the first day, or the first round, we lost 3 seeds. 2 of the Olympic medalists, Victor Axelsen, who also happened to be the defending champion here, and Li Sijia, the bronze medalist. Add to that Li Shifeng, who was gold at the Asian Games, and it meant that 5 seeds only left in the second round, and 4 seeds left at quarter-final, as you can see, 2 in each half of the draw. 5 different nationalities, making it equal most diverse of all 5 disciplines. 2 players from Indonesia, 2 from Japan and 2 from China. But by semi-final stage, as you can see, 3 seeds and 4 different nationalities, the only discipline to have full diversity of 4 players from 4 different countries at semi-final stage. Well, as far as the race to the World Tour finals is concerned, this is how it looks after the Hong Kong Open last week. Xiyu Qi, despite losing in the second round, will go to number 1. And Kodai Naraoka, who's in the final, he's currently number 5, as you can see. If he wins today, he will go up 3 places to number 2. If he loses today's final, he'll go up to number 3. As far as Weng is concerned, he's the 5th Chinese player on the race to the World Tour finals, and he's 36 at the moment. The best he could do, even if he wins, is go up 11 places to 25. So here comes the World Championship silver medalist. It is Kodai Naraoka of Japan. In his second Super 1000 tournament final of the year, I beg your pardon, in his career, because last year he was in the final of the Malaysia Open. Weng Hongyan has found some much needed form this week here in Changzhou, because prior to this week he'd played 12 tournaments and he hadn't got through past the second round. Well, this will be a 4th meeting between these 2 players, and of the previous 3, Naraoka has won 2 of them, but Weng Hongyan won the last occasion, which was in the first round of the Australian Open last year. It was Naraoka. Did he win the toss of the coin and choose ends?
Yes, I think he did, and chose to stay on this near end.
Which, of course, in the early days of the tournament, was an extremely fast end. I have to say that I've just felt a bit of air conditioning coming down on me. So they're obviously trying to cool the arena. It has been really very warm in here, but it's been good playing conditions for the players. So as far as Kodai Naraoka is concerned, he's 23 years of age, from Omori in North Honshu. That equates to about 5'8". And he did spend 5 weeks from the middle of December last year as world number 2. And he's twice been taken the full distance, in the second round against Li Hao and then against his teammate Koki Watanabe. A repeat of the World Championship final in the semi-final, but Naraoka managed to reverse the result from Copenhagen last year. Weng Hongyan, the left-hander, is 25 years of age, and he's from Fuzhou, the capital of Fujian province in southeastern China. Went up 2 places on the world ranking this week to 25, but that's 10 places down from his career high. And as you can see, like his opponent, it was both the second round and the quarter-final where he was taken the full distance. In the second round against CHN of Chinese Taipei. Then in the quarter-final, he beat Anders Antonsen in 3 games, coming from 10-11 and 17-20 down in the deciding game, saving 3 match points. And the semi-final, he beat Jonathan Christie. So as we look at our court officials, that means that Weng Hongyang has beaten 2 winners of Super 1000 events this year in the last 2 rounds, because Antonsen won the Malaysian Open and Christie won the All England Championships. So that's a pretty good set of results as far as Weng Hongyang is concerned. Well, I'll be surprised if that was a 2-minute warm-up again, Steen.
I didn't time it this time, but it was really quick.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Kodai Naraoka, Japan. And on my left, Weng Hongyang, China. Weng Hongyang, so, lob ball. Play.
So China's left-hander, Weng Hongyang, our end of the court, unseeded against the number 6 seed at World Championships silver medalist Kodai Naraoka. Well, Steve, this is a 7th World Tour tournament final for Naraoka. He's only won 1 World Tour title from his previous 6 finals. That was last year at the China Masters. He doesn't have a particularly good record in World Tour finals at the moment.
No, he's always most of the time he's finished as the runner-up there. I think a lot of times he's been really tired when he gets to the final. And he's played some long matches here in Changzhou as well, but in all fairness, up until the semifinals, the playing conditions here produced a number of 3-game matches.
Yeah.
And we saw him in Hong Kong where he played a totally different playing style where he was a lot more attacking. I'm not sure we'll see him that much attacking here in the early stages today, because the playing conditions are much slower than they were yesterday. But it proved to me in Hong Kong that he's working on becoming more all-round, so that he can easier switch between playing styles, and that would be troublesome for opponents to deal with that, I suppose. We've called for him to attack more on several occasions.
Yes, indeed. And of course, reached the quarter-final last week in Hong Kong. Lost out in 3 games to Jonathan Christie. Tournament in 5 weeks for Naraoka. Mind you, that's the same for his opponent, but his opponent in the previous 3 lost in the first round of all 3 tournaments.
And he didn't play the Olympics either, Weng Hongyang.
No. Whereas Naraoka was semi-finalist in Japan, a quarter-finalist in Korea, and as I've just mentioned, quarter-finalist last week in Hong Kong. So he's had a lot more matches.
He's had 3 weeks without matches since the Olympics.
Yeah, that's all, yes.
That's extraordinary. I was just thinking that obviously China still has the possibility of making a clean sweep here in Changzhou and Honsor. If they do that, it will be all through players that did not participate in the Olympics.
Yeah.
At most, the 3rd best ranked at the Olympic qualification date.
Well,
no, that's not true. That's wrong. I beg your pardon. It was just because they didn't win the medal. Feng Yanqi and Huang Dongping did participate in the Olympics.
They did.
But then 4 of them.
Yeah.
Still okay. I'm trying to save it. Okay, I failed.
And the last time there was a clean sweep by one nation, it's never happened in the World Tour era.
Wow.
So you have to go back to the last time was actually in a Grand Prix Gold event, which was the Korea Masters in 2016, when all 5 titles were won by Korean players. But the last Super Series, where one nation had a clean sweep, was 10 years ago, the Denmark Premier Super Series, and it was all won by Chinese players in Odense.
Way below the tape, Weng Hongyang. Naraoka had already moved backwards because he obviously thought he was going to be put under pressure on the backcourt. He was already moving to that corner early, Weng Hongyang.
7-4.
The backhand corner read the service return easily. And also realizing that opponents are going to try and put pressure on him in that corner. Look at that.
Lift to the centre of the court, which means it's very difficult for Weng Hongyang to then create an angle.
Yeah. Like he was going to follow up. It was sort of a last-minute explosion.
It's quite extraordinary that he's had such poor form by his own standards so far in 2024, and then suddenly produces things here in Changzhou.
Last year in 2023, when he won the Denmark Open, it was obvious that that he had some really strong points. I thought his defensive work, both technical but also a little bit footwork-wise, was lacking a little bit. So I guess that's what they've been working on the Chinese coaching staff, and then capitalizing on
Service
perhaps a
over.
few players having the Olympic
6,
blues.
9.
Yeah. That Denmark Open that he won last year was in fact the last time he was in a final, so that's 11 months ago, isn't it? That's
Exactly.
a long time. 3 finals last year, not only one in Denmark, but won the Australian Open,
you.
reached
Thank
the
you.
final of the Malaysia Masters. But it is concerning for a player that he had 17 first or second round losses last year. And he's had 12 so far this year, first or second round losses. So he's a player that we know can produce the goods,
Yeah.
but he doesn't seem able to do so on a regular basis.
7, 9.
Okay.
Unbelievable. That is absolutely fabulous. What a net shot from Weng Hongyang. Take a look at this. That is perfection.
Service over. 8, 10.
He's called a fault. Is the left-hander. Judged to have taken the shuttle before it crossed over the net. Let's have another look. That's mighty close.
It's a close one. Again, the umpires have to make a split decision in real-time speed.
Yeah, we have the luxury of seeing it again.
Yeah.
You'd never get me in that umpire's chair, I can tell you.
They're pretty uncomfortable.
Great follow-up, great follow-up. And it is Weng Hongyang who has the advantage, a 2-point advantage at the mid-game interval here in the opening game.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds.
出だしね、相手に集中してしっかり。
11, 9. Play.
So 11-9, the advantage to the unseeded Weng Hongyang.
Oh yeah, that's a beauty.
That's amazing.
Service over. 10-11.
That shot there would have been so easy just to play it high to the backcourt and then face a fierce attack from Weng Hongyan. This was super efficient. Really love that shot. Totally changed the initiative of the rally.
Another neck court deflecting the shuttle as it went over. Well, Steen, we know that Weng Hongyan is unseeded. What's quite remarkable is that I've just checked back, and the first two winners of the first two Super 1000 events this year, Anders Antonsen in Malaysia and Jonathan Christie at the All England, they were both unseeded as well, you know. That's extraordinary to think that now, isn't it?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of diversity in the men's singles. Obviously, Victor Axelsen showed a great level at the Olympics, but otherwise, when he's not exactly at his best, then there's a lot of players that can do it.
Yeah.
Service over. 11-13.
Yeah, I have a feeling we've talked about the women's singles having a golden era for the past decade with great diversity. I think we might well be entering the same situation in the men's singles.
Yeah, there's a chance. There's a chance. But it's hard to compete with the one back in the late zeros, 6, 7, 8. Taufik, Lee Junil, Lindan, Peter Gere. Maybe it's just because I remember them so well. They might get a whole lot of points against today's players if they play. Who knows?
Yeah, I was thinking more of the diversity.
Yeah, diversity is going to be
brilliant. What a fabulous match. There's Naraoka with hand on hip thinking, what on earth can I do against that? The answer is not a lot. That is perfection.
Look at that little flick of the racket he played in his shot. Weng Hongyan giving it a little bit extra steepness. Good shot.
13-14.
Nice mix-up there by Naraoka.
I was mentioning yesterday that I was rather concerned about his... I know it's a very trendy haircut he's got, but certainly when perspiration got into his hair was falling down into his eyes as he was trying to play shots. It's got to be a little uncomfortable.
Hopefully he's still got the scissor to cut the strings with. He can have multi-purpose use. That's a beautiful smash.
That's just amazing. That is such good accuracy.
15-13. Thank you.
Yeah, he knew as soon as that left the racket of Weng Yang that it was going to go long. And it was way long, as you can see.
Defense by Naraoka.
It's a good rally, isn't it? Look at the amount of court that's been covered. Yeah. Excellent. Silver final smash. Longest rally so far, 38 shots.
Interception.
Super.
Service over. 15-16.
Wiggle with the racket head before he actually hit it, just grounded Weng Yang. Here it comes. That one. He won't really go away, Naraoka, here in the first game. He hasn't been in the lead at all, but he's just trailing by 1-2 points.
Oh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. He read the drop shot so well, did Weng Yang. Look, he's hitting it now. And just one giant step forward to the net with the high racket carriage. Yeah, look at his hair, Steve. You don't have that problem, do you? Nor me.
No, no, not at all.
Yeah, we'll take him.
Service over. 16-17.
Wow, that's also on the line. That touch from Naraoka there.
Close to the net, you mean?
Close to the net, yeah.
Yeah.
But they're a very good matchup, these two players here, because sometimes we have very short rallies when both players want to attack, or very, very long rallies when they are both playing a little bit patient. But here, Naraoka mixes it up, but he's not afraid to let Weng Yang fire away, and Weng is happy to do so. That provides for some good badminton.
Yeah. 16-17, opening game. He's good coming forward on that backhand side.
he's improved a lot there. I recall some of the matches from last year when Antonsen played him. That was a very weak side. He was back inside Weng Hongyang. Oh, that's wide. And long.
Gosh.
Service
At this
over.
stage of a game,
17,
a service
18.
error from the left-hander. That could be costly, you know. In the defence of Naraoka. And that's normally an area where I think Naraoka is particularly good.
Thank you.
I have a feeling it's a must-win for Weng Hongyang this first game.
I'm with you on that. That was a great net shot again. Backhand net shot from the left-hander. Forced the error.
8.78.
My goodness, that was close, but it was just long. And it is 3 game point opportunities for Weng Hongyang. Converts on his first. What a brilliant opening game by the unseeded left-hander from China. 21-17. 25 minutes. This man, 1 game to the good.
然后记住啊，第二局一个还是把间歇拉长，然后呢往前不要去跟他斗，就是两边推开。刚才抓得好的是什么？一个两边一推平，以后他一背过来，包括反拍，我有个提前预判，我上去抓他球，这个很好的。第二个我放在下面，我就推他两边过头的球，他过头球哪里一点办法没有，他攻不下来，那我就加一点耐心，我就放网。 放网推，然后找啊，
他叫下好好上网，他会急着推我这样，挺好听。
他推你也没关系，我再软压，他肯定放，我再推出去，我反推他后场，然后呢，哎，我推的同时，然后再增加回放他挑起来，我再打他，是吧？这个耐心一定要有的，啊，他没办法，他的进攻你看就是落点好一点，速度没有，所以你要自信，大胆推。
下上他。 快速动，我就快速推出去，
对，两边
第一时间推出去，
过他头就
犹豫，他刚好就可以打。
对，啊，挺好的啊！看你的做球，你的线路都是投进来的，对吧？他也有反拍。
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Weng. Second game. Love all. Play.
So Weng Hongyang, 1 game to the good, 21-17 that opening game. And the number 6 seed and World Championship silver medalist from last year, Kodai Naraoka, has some hard work to do here. Goodness me, that was a good save.
Taking just above floor level by Naraoka. Really efficient. Right in the center line there. That's not often we see that.
No. Although we saw it in the opening game with a flick serve from his opponent, didn't we? Well, one service error apiece.
He's had a busy day, that line judge, compared to normal.
Missed it.
I think Naraoka has to find a really fine line in his game. If he doesn't want to go in attack mode, then he's got to find a really fine line where he still controls the rally. Because playing a bit more patient or passive, then Weng Hongyang, he doesn't mind. He wants to attack, and he's got the net game to do it, I suppose. And also his follow-ups in the first game, they were absolutely brilliant. Following up of his smashes.
Yeah, that's lovely. Well, I can tell you the body language of Naraoka when he realised that had landed in. If you're a Naraoka fan, you'll be a little concerned. Look, you could just about see him in the background there, looking very dejected.
There it was again. Oi!
What a rally.
Like this. Thank you. Play.
Look at Naraoka again, that body language.
Just like when he left that on 4-1. I wonder if the stamina could be the problem again. The accumulation of fatigue.
Thank you.
Well, Weng Hongyang's certainly been on court for longer this week. One match at an hour and 23 minutes against Antonsen. It was an hour and 31. It was 1 minute shy of the hour mark yesterday against Jonathan Christie.
And you mentioned it, Jill, that this is the 4th tournament in
Yes, yeah.
5 weeks. He's only 2 points closer to a win than when he started.
Thank you.
Gosh, he's playing well, isn't he?
Yes.
Weng Hong-yan.
7-2.
Yeah, that's cross-court's half smash got deflected by the net cord, which is why the left-hander struggled to retrieve it. Or control it, I should say.
Yeah.
There's a
Might
big
have gotten a
bounce.
little bit extra time from the net court, but it was difficult to control it, as you say.
Yeah.
He's pulling up his shorts there, just like he did when he beat Anders Antonsen. He made
That
a
was-
reverse Antonsen. That's great humor.
That was funny.
Wide.
4-7.
先路对的啊。
Moving a little bit in the chair there, Sun Jun. I think he senses that this is an important phase where Weng Hong-yan could get a little bit too comfortable. And the lead could disappear in no time.
Tight spinning net shot, forcing a short lift, and then the opportunity to play the winning smash. Naraoka tossing his racket and catching it again after this rally. This is a very healthy lead, isn't it? A game and 9-4.
Yeah, that was also what Osun Huat and Shimon Lai had in the
Yeah.
mixed double.
Yeah, 5-love in the second game. 5-point advantage, but now Naraoka picks one back.
That's also the intriguing thing about this, that it's sort of new Super 1000 winners. So this is something they want,
Yeah.
and
Well,
tension can creep in.
every single winner today will be a first-time
Yeah.
Super 1000 winner. It's too long.
He's doing a good job, in my opinion, Weng Hong-yan, because I mean, even though Naraoka walks around like that, shaking his hair a little bit and feeling, giving everybody the feeling that it's not really working. He's still trying.
Yes.
And we've seen it so many times that if you lose your concentration a tiny little bit, then he's there. Good play.
That's a brilliant lift from
Yeah.
there, wasn't it? Behind the back, a bit of trickery.
That lift was fantastic.
Yeah. And that's very well judged. Now another toss of the racket from Naraoka, a sign of the frustration that he's again, and 5 points adrift at the mid-game interval of the second game. Look at that. Not happy with himself.
全然ダメ、全然球入んない。ここにさ、やっぱり朝役やられちゃうから、そのさ、前長めでいいからさ、そこでこう振ればいいんじゃない？だから前長めで出てくる。そこ調整しながらだな。次来た球。調整しながら。一回。
So 11-6 confirms the umpire as play resumes here in the second game. Weng Hongyang just 10 points away potentially from a first ever Super 1000 title.
So far, Naraoka's attempt at attacking has been no match for Weng Hongyang's defense. He seems in control.
Great disguise. Oh, and hit the smash in the wrong place. Started doing this yesterday against Ueda-san. The crowd didn't like it.
He's just standing there.
Strings have gone in the rackets.
That's the explanation.
Weng Hongyang. Longest rally so far.
出现机会以后，摆速就行了啊。
Big gulps of air being taken on board.
大概不要打了，不费这力气，给他打啊！
点当啊，耐心。
You know, that 52-shot rally, it's 12-6. Might just have changed the whole momentum of this match.
Yeah, he's on his way back. Naraoka.
Yeah, look where he hit that final smash from. Barely past half court.
Very interesting to see in the next attack from Weng Hongyang.
That's a shocking serve. Way too loose. Oh my goodness, almost lost his footing.
Side to side. Side to side all the time. Good shot.
And having built the opening, Naraoka then misses with what should have been a winning shot. Yeah, it's way out of position there, Weng Hongyang.
I think that's what we're going to see from now on. It's Naraoka trying to move Weng Hongyang from side to side once in a while, playing it twice in one side to maintain variation. And if he's having to play defensively, I think we're going to see very high lifts from Naraoka. It's been a while since Weng last killed a smash from backcourt.
Yeah, that block, which was too loose from the left-hander. Look at that. Way too high.
I think it was always the idea to be able to play a good follow-up. It wasn't to try and win it on the first attack.
自信一点啊！
Good play.
He can see the goal line now,
Yeah.
and I think that's giving him extra energy. Weng Hongyang. Yeah, look at that determination.
Challenge.
There's a challenge here from Naraoka. This is the first challenge of this final. Well, it must be close because Hawkeye taking their time. It was just wide. Good challenge.
Correction, out. Service over. 11-15.
先是头顶啊，不要跟他斗往前，清晰啊！
1
He's overdone it. Ooh. Totally mistimed shot from Naraoka. (16-11). Good smash.
So what? Round 16.
He was a little deep in court, wasn't he? Look how far back he is to defend.
He took the top of the tape to smash. That was very little marking he gave himself there, Naraoka.
Good lift. Oh, clever play from Weng Hong-yang. That is a super shot.
Textbook technique, looked just as if he was going to play a spinning net shot.
Points away from the title, and what would be a third unseeded player winning one of the 4 Super 1000 event men's singles titles this year. Absolutely on the line.
Yeah.
2 tantalising points from the title for Weng Hong-yang, the man who couldn't get past a second round in his first 12 tournaments of the year. That's gone wide. It's match point opportunities for Weng Hong-yang.
Match point, go.
Gone wide, and Weng Hong-yang becomes the China Open champion. Only the 3rd player from China to win a men's singles Super 1000 title. Beating the number 6 seed Kodai Naraoka in 2 straight games, 21-17, 21-12, in a match lasting 54 minutes. Well, what a tournament he's had.
21-17,
11 months since he last won a title. 11 months since he was last in a final. This is a remarkable return to form. Hasn't he played well, Steve?
He has, and he did it the hard way. There's been no easy matches in his road to this win. Absolutely brilliant display.
Yeah, Lee Chucky with the first round, JPN Chen, then Anna Antonsen, Jonathan Christie, and today in the final, beating the silver medalist from last year's World Championships, Kodai Naraoka, and winning, in all honesty, pretty convincingly. 21-17, 21-12 in 54 minutes. 5 straight points to close out the match, from 16-12 to 21-12. Just when you thought maybe Naraoka was coming back, but Weng had other ideas. Confirmation of the scoreline: 21-17, 21-12 in 54 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for men's singles Victor China Open 2024 HSBC BWF World Tour Super 1000 is about to start.
有请获奖运动员和颁奖嘉宾入场。
Please welcome the awarded players and presenters.
So to the prize presentation for the men's singles finalists.
获得男子单打亚军的是来自日本的奈良高公大。
The runner-up of men's singles is Kodai Naraoka, Japan.
Kodai Naraoka, the number 6 seed in his second Super 1000 tournament final for a second time, has to settle for second best. But what a tournament for Weng Hongyang. He's won titles now at Super 1000, 750 and 500. Never even been in a final at 300 level. Weng Hongyang, a fantastic record in World Tour tournament finals. 5 played now and 4 titles.
有请中国羽毛球协会司库常务副秘书长冯品善先生为获奖运动员颁发吉祥物。
Welcome Mr. Weng Chairman, Secretary General of Chinese Badminton Association, to present medal.
有请江苏维克多体育用品有限公司总经理陈树荣先生为获奖运动员颁发支票。
Please welcome Mr. Chen Shurong, General Manager of Jiangsu Victor Sports Company Limited, to present press card.
So the very handsome prize money as well. 68,000 for Naraoka as the equal finalist, and 140,000 US dollars for the winner, Weng Hongyang.
感谢颁奖嘉宾。
The presentation party takes leave of centre stage.
请获奖运动员合影留念。
Photo time for finalists.
Well, what a remarkable return to form
现在
from Weng
是
Hongyang.
冠军的专属时刻。
And now,
Steen
time
was
for
pointing out
champion. Please enjoy
he
this
hasn't
moment.
had an easy match the whole way through, right from the very first round. Every single opponent he's played has won a World Tour title
再次掌
500
声祝
or
贺。
above.
Congratulations.
He's played
2024
World Championship
中国羽毛
medalists
球公开赛
and
男
the
子
former
单
Asian
打
Games
比
gold
赛到
medalist.
此结束。
Well, we have just one more final to come, and it's men's doubles. And Go Si Fei and Noor Izzuddin from Malaysia are up against He Jiting and Ren Xianu from China.